calling you up at 2 in the morning, but you don't wanna talk, you don't wanna bother. Yeah, so I took another shot, let my brain do the walking. I don't wanna be your friend, I want something real. Maybe if I stay the night, you could feel the same. And maybe if you treat me right, we could rearrange. But I'm not even gonna try if you don't wanna stay. So how's it gonna be? You got me on my knees. I don't need no roses on my bed.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Karita if you are new. So happy new year. We are 1 week into 2023 and I'm just so excited for what this year is going to bring. I cannot wait to continue to pump out great content for you all. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe right now. Pause the video and go down below and subscribe to join my YouTube family. I'm very excited for what I have in store for 2023. So hopefully you guys will be on this journey with me. So for today's video, I'm going to start off in Kelsey's room to start off kind of decluttering and doing a little bit of cleaning, taking down her Christmas decorations and just getting her room back in order. I had a lot on my mind that I want to get done in this house, but I needed to just do it room by room because if I jumped straight in and just started doing the whole house, I promise like it wouldn't work out in my favor. So I told myself to just start in the room that's the easiest, the room that's not used the most, and oddly enough, that is Kelsey's room. So Kelsey is typically either in Karmen's room or downstairs. So I decided to start off in her room and just go through her things and give it to stuff that she doesn't use or doesn't need and move on from there.
So how's it gonna be? You got me on my knees. I don't need no roses on my bed. If I could pull you closer to me, babe, ain't nobody touch me like you can. I just need some closure, a little closure. I don't need no roses on my bed. If I could pull you closer to me, babe, ain't nobody touch me like you can. I just need some closure, a little closure. I just need some closure. Pull you close, like you to me.
So I've gone through all the books and I've kind of made piles of like what I want to keep. So over there, those are going to go in Caden's room because they're more like baby books or super simple books. Then I've got like books that are damaged or books that are duplicates, and then the ones that I just want to get rid of. And then I've kind of grouped them between like the ones that are like labeled easy read, hardback, just all different types of books, and then the books that the ones that she gravitates to the most. And so I'm gonna put them back in the first 6 cubes, and I'm trying to think if I'll have enough space to leave the bottom 3 for toys, because Kelsey's really getting older and she doesn't really play with that many toys. And the toys that she does play with, I kind of know which ones they are. And the ones that are bigger, of course, can stay out. But I feel like she has just enough toys to put them in the bottom 3. So I'm going to see if that will work so that I can take her toy box out of her room and she'll have more space.
Do you ever call back? Do you ever pick up on that phone? Stop pretending I don't know you.
So what really sparked me to want to really get in here and declutter is that Kelsey's birthday is at the end of the month. She will be 6. And with having a child close to Christmas, it may not seem close to some people, but it's close to me. It's a month after Christmas. It is always hard every year to kind of like find space for all of her new stuff. Because she gets stuff for Christmas and then a month later she has more stuff from her birthday. So I wanted to just kind of get in here and just figure out what it is that Kelsey likes and that she enjoys. And there are so many books, or there were so many books, that I wanted to just go through and get rid of a lot of them, because Kelsey's at an age where she knows what she wants to read and what she likes and what she enjoys, which I want to always respect and encourage her to do what she likes and what she enjoys. So I got rid of books that were either no longer of interest to her, meaning we haven't read them in at least 6 months plus, books that were damaged, or books that were just kind of like not interesting to her or, for Caden. So I made piles, as I said before, and I'm just putting them back. And I also wanted to do this because I had an idea to make space in Kelsey's room because she asked for this kind of big gift for her birthday. So I wanted to make space for it. So hopefully she gets it. We'll see if I decide to get it for her or not, but I wanted to make space in her room for it. And one way that I thought I could make a little bit of space was to move her toys into more of like the cubby system over here, because Kelsey honestly does not play with her toys in her room. If she's playing with toys, she's playing with them downstairs or she's playing with them in Karmen's room. Otherwise, she's on her iPad or her Nintendo Switch, or she's outside. So a lot of the stuff in her room she doesn't play with, and if she does play with it, she takes it outside of her room to play with it. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just kind of make it easier for myself and for her, and just kind of declutter stuff and make it more organized. And I feel like when you do this with your kids' toys, it makes them more enticed to play with the toys. So it's been about 4 days since I've done this, and Kelsey seems to really like it, and it seems to be more organized for her, and it kind of makes her feel like her toys are brand new. So if you have kids with toys, I highly recommend going through them and organizing them in a way that makes sense to you and your house and how your child plays. And it really does kind of spark the child to feel like they have new toys. So definitely do that. But for Kelsey's bedding, I'm taking her bedding off, and I was going to wash it, but again, like I said, Kelsey doesn't spend a lot of time in her room, and I had washed her bedding right before Christmas break, so it had been literally 2 weeks and she had not touched this bed. So I just decided to just put it straight into storage just like that, because when I take it out of storage next year, I'm going to wash it anyway. So I decided just to skip washing it and put it away, and then to put her original bedding back onto her bed.
Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah, and the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah. Drugs and cigarette smoke, is it? The print you wanna leave behind. Get all those cold eyes cold looking. Saying bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah, and the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah.
So if you guys have been around here for a while, you can see that Kelsey got a few new plushies for Christmas. She got a Sonic and she got a Baby Yoda, so they are on the bed now. I put the little Grinch away, but I'm gonna move on to her tree. And I've been wanting one of these ornament boxes for so long. I don't know why I never bought it, but I decided this year I was gonna buy it, and I'm so mad that I didn't buy 2 or 3 because I absolutely love it. It makes my organization heart just so happy to have the ornaments much more organized, and I can see them and I can store them with the hooks already on them, which will save me time next year when I decorate. But I got this one from Burlington, and I really do wish I would have bought at least 2 or 3 more, because when I go on Amazon, they are just so much higher. And that's like a life hack in general. Like, if you can buy it in person, definitely buy it in person, because things on Amazon typically are in Burlington, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. And when they're on Amazon, they're always typically about $8 to $15 more. So I paid $10 for this ornament box, and on Amazon, they're selling them for about $18 right now. They may go cheaper, as we get further from the holiday season, but yeah, definitely be sure to check out your local stores if you're looking for anything like this. They probably won't have it now, but keep that in mind for next year. But I'm just gonna take off all her ornaments and then put her tree away. And I don't know if it's just the cleaner in me or what, but like, once I got all this stuff done, mainly just the tree and the Christmas decor out of her room, I felt like her room just felt so much bigger and like less cluttered. Like, I don't know if it's just me or if you get what I'm saying, but like, when you take something out of a room, the room just feels like so much more open and airy. And yeah, I was just glad to get this tree down and get this dresser under control, because as you can see, in the corner. Kelsey's dresser is just, it's out of control. She's my child who puts any and everything on her dresser, and I have to go in there and clean it up.
Time when I was so low, went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down.
So now that all of the Christmas decorations are down, I'm going to just do a quick dusting in here. And at first I was going to do a really good deep clean, but y'all, I was really exhausted. We had just gotten back in town, and for whatever reason, I don't know how to sit down. I cannot sit down, y'all. So this was the very next day after we got back in town, and physically and mentally I was exhausted, but I really wanted to get started on putting the decorations away and just kind of cleaning the house up, because the kids were going back to school, and I don't function well in clutter and chaos. So even though I was exhausted, I wanted to at least do something. So I didn't really do a deep clean, as I said, but I did dust everything off, and that made me feel so much better, just to get things off of her dresser and just get it back clean and organized. I feel like even though they are children, that children still do function a lot better when their space is clean and free of clutter. And I felt really good getting that done. But let me know down below, do you save the pictures in a picture frame, or do you take all the pictures out? So I was putting Kelsey's fall picture, which we've had for about 2 months now, finally in the frame. I just set it on the dresser at first, but I finally put it in the frame. And when I put it in the frame, every time I add a new picture, I'm like, dang, I've had this frame for 5 years and I just keep adding pictures to it, and I never take the pictures out. But it also kind of gives me like a good little surprise whenever I do add a picture to that frame. I get to just right in the moment look at her old pictures from pre-K up into now kindergarten. But now we're moving on to day 2, and on this day I really had to declutter Kelsey's room, because she got quite a few things for Christmas, but she also like hit a growth spurt low-key in October, and baby girl just got like super tall, so a lot of her stuff she doesn't fit, and I just been putting it off, like taking the stuff out of her closet. But with the stuff from Christmas, I realized that she doesn't have any hangers, so I needed to go through her clothes. And here is her little custom shirt from when she turned 4, which made me a little sad, because now I gotta order her a new shirt because she's about to be 6. But yeah, anytime I don't have hangers in her closet or Karmen's closet or Caden's closet, I know that it's time to go through their stuff, because I kind of have a surplus of hangers. So when my hangers run low, I know it's time to go through their stuff. And so I was doing that here, just getting rid of things that does not fit her anymore. And I was kind of making piles between donate, sell, and like hand-me-downs. So that's what I was doing here. I was putting them kind of in sections between what was pretty much done. So about 40%, maybe half, maybe 50% of Kelsey's wardrobe is hand-me-downs from Karmen, and some stuff is just not worth handing down to anybody else, and some stuff still looks brand new. So I try to make sure that I go through the stuff really well and separate it between what is worth keeping, what is worth giving away, and what is worth saving.
You came and set me free. You've taken me to paradise, where nothing is a mistake, where we move so flawlessly. Do you know the things you do to me? Touch me and I'll make you understand. Yeah. Do you know the things you make me feel? I can show you if you take my hand. I just wanna dance with you. Let me take.
Now it is time to tackle this toy box. And as I said before, Kelsey doesn't really play with these toys. I don't know what it is about her toys, but she hasn't touched a single thing in this toy box since Thanksgiving break. My sister and her family came, and the kids had a great time playing with their cousins. And when they left, Kelsey went back to normal. She did not touch these toys, so I'm just separating them into 3 bins. I kind of made like, not organization per se, but like I put all of her Baby Alive stuff in 1 bin, and then I kind of did like bigger bulky toys, and then I did all of like the action figures and Disney characters like the PJ Masks and all those people in another bin. And to my surprise, 3 bins was perfect. So it really did make me feel good to know that like I was able to put her toys in 3 bins and also give her a little more space for her birthday stuff that she will be getting in a few weeks.
I know you've been down thinking about him again. I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. You can put on your dress. We can play your favorite.
So with the Baby Alive stuff, I just kind of threw it in the bin because I got tired and aggravated because I didn't realize how many pieces and parts she had to these little babies and all the food and diapers. So I was just taking my time to put all of the things back into the diaper bag to make sure that it was all together for the next time that she does play with her baby doll stuff. And I ended it here. I felt really accomplished and really good about how it turned out. It looks so good. As I said before, it's been about 3 or 4 days since I did this, and I see a difference in her room and how she plays, and she said she loved it, so it made me really happy to know that like she was happy and that I didn't, force anything on her. So if you know this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in next week's video. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him. You